What's up everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm back with another spring set. In today's video I'm going to be showing you guys how I created these colorful Y2K glitter jelly nails with 3D chrome gel blobs. I love the way these came out. I wanted to do something bright and colorful and they came out exactly how I wanted them to look. So we're just going to go ahead and jump right into the tutorial today. As you can see, I've already applied my nail tips off camera and shaped them up. I'm using the 2XL square nail tips, but obviously I cut them down some. And I'm going in with my MIZHSE dehydrator and 2 coats of Young Nails protein bond and then a layer of base gel just over the nail beds to prep my nails because I'm doing a polygel set. So I'm back to my old method of nail prep using my MIZHSE dehydrator and Young Nails protein bond because I feel like this works best for me. I started to have some issues with the model ones, like kind of like making my nails a little bit too soft and like popping off a little bit. So I went back to using this and I figured that it was definitely the model ones that wasn't like agreeing with my nails. I don't know, something about this combination ever since I started doing nails, it just works really good for me. But yeah, anyways, I wanted to do a really colorful like jelly like set, and I remember I had this jelly gel polish set from Beetles. I swatched it a long time ago, but I never got a chance to use it, so I figured it would be perfect for this look because the jelly colors in this set are like super bright. You know how some jelly colors from other brands are kind of like dull looking? These are really bright and like neon, which is what I like about them, and it's really affordable as well. I have it linked in my Amazon store if you guys are interested in this set, by the way. But yeah, anyways, I'm kind of doing like a tie-dye look for the base with the jelly colors. So I'm kind of like swiping the colors randomly on the nail. I'm using all the colors in the set, so I'm swiping each color across the nail randomly in different spots, so it kind of looks like, you know, different on each nail, but you're using the same colors. And then when I go in with the next color, I kind of blend it into the previous color. You really don't have to do much work when it comes to blending. They kind of just literally blend into each other. You basically just kind of like paint the color into the next color, if that makes any sense, like you see me doing here, and they kind of just blend into each other. I will be taking like a little detail brush to get the corners that were like hard to reach without like getting gel polish all over my hands. And you just want to make sure that you wipe your polish brush off on your paper towel before you put it back in the bottle to like avoid mixing the colors. Next, I'm going to paint a very thin layer of this holographic rainbow cat eye gel polish from Miss Monday over all of the nails. I feel like it just added something to the nails and made them look really sparkly, and then when everything was all said and done, it was like super sparkly and like jelly. It was so freaking pretty. I'm not going to do the cat eye effect, I just wanted like the color basically, and I'm taking a little bit more polish on my brush and kind of just fixing up those corners a little bit that I missed. After that, I'm going to take some base gel and paint over the nails so that I could go ahead and apply my glitters. So I have this little neon glitter set with like all these different shapes in there. So I'm going to be using pretty much all the shapes in here except for like the letters. Applying like too much, but kind of like sparsely, but I'm using a lot of the shapes because I really wanted that Y2K like glitter vibe. So there's like these little circle pieces in there, hearts, butterflies, stars, like literally you name it, everything. I'm just putting it all on my nails. And I have these little holographic 4-point stars that I'm adding in there as well. I feel like adding these kind of like tied everything together because the base on the nails has some holographic glitter, so it really brought out the glitter even more. And I don't know, it's just so cute with like all these different glitter shapes on them. The rest of the work is going to be done on top of the nails later on, but yeah, this is going to be the base and like all the base glitters that you're going to be seeing in the background of the design later on. So yeah, like I said, I'm applying them sparsely because I still do want like that jelly look on these nails, so you don't want to kind of like overload the nails with glitter where you can't even see the colors. The point is to see the colors, so you want to try to like apply them sparsely but still using like a lot of different glitter pieces, if that makes any sense. You just want to make sure the glitters are flat into the gel so that when you cure they stay in place and they don't like fall off or anything. You might have to go in and add a little bit more base gel.
Ringy.
Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and encapsulate the nails with some Makartt Clear Polygel. So I'm just squeezing the polygel right onto the nail. I'm using this clear polygel to encapsulate the glitters as well as build up the rest of the structure of the nails, since obviously you can see they're thin. So when I squeeze the polygel out of the bottle and onto the nail, that little rounded end that comes out by the cuticle area, I use that to kind of build my apex. So I focus that polygel in that area. I start patting it around the cuticle first and onto the nail bed, and then I just pat the rest of the polygel side to side down the nail, and then remove any excess polygel at the bottom, and then I kind of turn my nail to the side and just smooth out any bumps before I actually cure in my lamp. I'm using some isopropyl alcohol as a slip solution. So this is a base on all of the nails, but later on I will be adding the nail art and stuff on top of it.
Greeny. Greeny.
Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and start filing the nails. I did cleanse them with some isopropyl alcohol to get that tacky layer of gel off. And I'm using my new nail drill from Melodysusie. It's their Celine nail drill. I started off using it on 18,000 RPMs, but it's a bit powerful, this drill, so I kind of turned it down to about 15,000 since these are polygel nails, so they file down pretty fast, and I didn't want to file through the glitters because then I would have been really mad. So I'm just using a 180 sanding band to file these nails because, like I said, they're polygels, so it files down pretty fast. You don't have to do much. So I'm filing around the cuticle area first to seal around the cuticle, and then I just file side to side all the way down the nail. I file along the sidewalls and underneath the nail. You want to make sure you file underneath the nail as well to get out any product that's underneath there, because you don't want to see that when you go to top coat your nails and stuff like that. And whatever you're doing, just make sure you keep your drill moving to avoid friction on your nails. If you stay in one spot for too long while you're filing, the drill can heat up against your nail and cause damage to your natural nail. They call it rings of fire. And you can see the structure of my nail when I turn my hand to the side. You always want the little hill for your apex, which is where your nail gets its strength from. Also, you want some thickness towards the free edge so they don't snap or break, especially if they're long like mine. The sidewall should be the thinnest part of your nail when you look down your nail, and then you want to file right under the tip of the nail to give it a little bit of a C curve.
Ringy.
To shape up the nails, I'm going to use this 100-180 grit hand file. So I'm filing the bulk off of the sides of the nail first. So I'm holding my file straight and filing along the sides, alternating sides so that I don't file on one side for too long. And then to taper the tip, I will angle my file inwards and file in towards the tip of the nail, which will give it that tapered square look. And you would just keep filing in towards the tip until you're like satisfied with how tapered they are, basically. So if you want more of a skinny coffin look, you would keep filing inwards towards the tip of your nail. But no matter what you're doing, make sure you're holding your files straight, but like at an angle, so that the shape comes out evenly. And like I said, alternating sides. You don't want to file off too much product on one side because then the shape will be messed up. And to file the free edge, I hold my file at an angle and I file straight across the nail to get a really nice straight free edge. And then I do buff over the surface of the nails.
Ringy.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start doing the nail art. So I'm going to be using my detail brush in the size 9mm. This one's from Melodysusie from their nail art brush set, which will be linked in the description box along with everything else if you're wondering. But yeah, I'm going to be using some of this clear gel. This is actually rhinestone gel, but I'm using it like a builder gel because it's pretty much like the same consistency. It's like a little bit thicker. You just kind of got to work with it. But yeah, you can use clear hard gel, or you can also use top coat. You would just kind of have to apply it thicker if you wanted to, or like a really thick base gel you can use. But yeah, I'm doing like the 3D blobs on the nail. So this is kind of like a random design. It doesn't have to be like perfect. So on this nail, I'm doing a unicorn look, and then I'm going to go ahead and cure. On this nail, I decided I'm going to be doing like some wavy lines. So I'm kind of like starting from the bottom and kind of like waving my brush as I go up to the top of the nail. I'm going to do like 3 of those. Sometimes you might have to go over the gel like a few times to thicken it up. That's the whole point. It needs to look thick so it looks like blobs, you know?
Rainy.
Now that the nails are cured, I'm going to take my silicone tool with a little bit of this white chrome powder on it, and I'm kind of just going to like brush it over the blobs. And adding the chrome kind of like makes them stand out a little bit more, because if it was just clear you wouldn't be able to see them as good. So adding a little bit of the chrome over them kind of just like gives them a little bit of a sheen and makes them pop more. So I'm just doing that. It kind of just sticks to the gel. If you add too much, you can put your brush in a little bit of isopropyl alcohol and kind of like shear it out, because I didn't want it to be too harsh, just kind of like a light dusting of it on the nails. Then I'm going to take some rhinestone gel and apply some of these cute little flower nail charms on the nails. They have like little smiley faces on them.
Rainy.
I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do on these 2 nails at first. At first I wasn't going to put blobs on all of the nails, so I went ahead and added the flower nail charms first, and then I decided to just add blobs on these 2 nails too, and it kind of like was like a whole vibe. Everything came together in the end, so I'm happy that I added them on all the nails. Because it looked really pretty, especially with all the glitters in the background and everything. And it looked really pretty with the chrome and then all the glitters underneath. I don't know, it was like a whole vibe. It definitely came out exactly how I imagined them to look. I wanted like a really bright and colorful set. Like looking at these nails just puts you in like a good mood because of all the colors and the smiley faces and stuff. So yeah, I think they came out really cute. Let me know what you guys think of this set in the comments, and if you could leave me a like, I would really appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave if you're new, and make sure you hit the notification bell so you get notified when I upload videos every week. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram and TikTok. I'll see you guys on my next one. Bye. I love you guys.
Rainy. Greeny. Greeny.